Hey guys, what is up? Jeff Kerdakis, the CEO of TrustSwap, wanted to check in, say hey, give an update on what has happened so far in the TrustSwap ecosystem, give an update on what is going to be happening, and yeah, let's just dive right in. So first off, what are we? 48 hours in, 72 hours in now. Time has flown. I haven't really slept much, but that's okay. We already have about 1,400 holders, 1,400 people, 1,500 people in our Discord and Telegram groups. The community is growing substantially. There's been a massive amount of excitement around this project, which I'm incredibly enthused about. Obviously, we had top volume on Uniswap for 24 hours. We got a ton of free listings already. We got MXC, we got Bilaxi, we had Beaky. We have more on the way. I'll talk about those in a second. What else? We were the top search on CoinGecko for a little while. We're still trending in the top searches. So I've been really impressed with how this community has come together and how everyone's actually been pretty mature in the comments, or it's getting more mature. I think we had a 4chan inundation. If anyone's not familiar with 4chan, there's a forum called Biz, and I think they found us. So regardless, I want to kind of give an update just for anyone who is not too familiar with some of the announcements that we rolled out with a little while ago. So in particular, a lot of people came into this project just expecting that what we're doing is only payments, escrow services, being able to lock in tokens for a certain period of time, send them out in batches, do swaps. Like I mentioned, it's a massive, massive market, and I was shocked that it didn't exist. But we're also branching off into building an entire DeFi ecosystem. So we're going to allow into the TrustSwap system, because right now only for phase one, you can only interact with ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum blockchain as well as Ethereum. We're going to be allowing for the wrapping of any token. So imagine being able to do all the features with Bitcoin or Monero or Litecoin, what have you, doesn't matter. Not only can it interact with the TrustSwap ecosystem, but you can wrap just about anything through TrustSwap. We're doing wrapping as a service. So what that means is you can take your token. Let's say you are a company and you mint a token and you're like, oh, I want to trade on Uniswap. Well, great. Come to TrustSwap, wrap that token, and now you have an ERC20 that's pegged one-to-one value to your token, traded on Uniswap, interact with the ecosystem, hardware wallets. So it's like a really easy link for people to get involved when they're for companies to get involved with the really strong dApp ecosystem, especially with ETH 2.0 coming out. I think I'm getting a little too nerdy here, but essentially wrapping everything allows for a massive layer of flexibility, and especially if you're a new project and you want to get listed on exchanges, having an ERC20 is monstrous. So we anticipate wrapping of everything, or wrapping as a service, to really tap into the company layer, as we do for just our phase one, which is locking team tokens. So you can make sure that team members aren't going to dump on you, or doing OTC deals in escrow. So for example, we sold a bunch of tokens at half a cent, and how nice would it have been if we could have said, hey, listen, we've got your tokens, or your tokens are in a smart contract, and they're going to get released 10% every week or every month. So there's just like a slow burn. There's no big dumps. So we anticipate that those phase one applications, as well as the wrapping, are going to be used by tons of crypto projects in the near future and really become a cornerstone. It's kind of a no-brainer to use, team lock tokens, as well as potentially these OTC or investor buy-ins that slowly release over time. It's a logical move. So excited for that. Then we're also going to start building out a decentralized exchange that uses leverage trading. So this is massive. Obviously, futures markets on Binance or Bitfinex, they're massive. It's the biggest thing in crypto right now. The issue is you got to put in your KYC. You got to have your ID uploaded. I don't like that. A lot of people don't like that. You want to be able to trade with leverage on a decentralized exchange. So we're going to be going into that ecosystem, and we have a ton of other features that we're going to be building out. The big idea with TrustSwap is that it becomes a DeFi ecosystem. If you haven't checked out the website, there's a lot of hidden things in the website that you might skim over actually. Swap is a governance token. So every time swap gets used on one of the transactions in the network, what you're able to do is actually 10% of that goes to the foundation. Then you can submit a worker proposal to the foundation and say, hey, listen, I want to do some work. I want to build a DApp. I want to build something in the TrustSwap ecosystem. And then everyone who has tokens either votes yes, no. This is really common. And I think like Telos for sure has it. Lots of DAOs out there, decentralized autonomous organizations that run these worker proposal systems really well. So that's what we're going to implement as well. So it becomes kind of like a living, breathing entity where the CEO doesn't really control much of it anymore, where people submit proposals and it's run by the community. Governance token, very cool. Obviously, stakers, they also earn 80% of all the rewards from all transactions that happen on the network. And again, just to kind of explain how drastic I think it's going to be is a lot of these escrow deals when institutions want to invest tens of millions of dollars. Lawyer fees can cost 5 to 10%. So we're only doing 0.5%. 0.5% of $10 million, that's still significant. That getting distributed to the stakers, you got yourselves a good day. We anticipate this is going to be like a really foundational cornerstone for crypto transactions across the board. Now, the thing here is, I'm going to try to keep this video short, but the thing is, these smart contracts, especially the phase one, they are not that complex to build. I'm going to be pretty straight up with you guys. But the thing is, and a couple projects have them, like AirSwap has like just a one-to-one swap where you can just like put in some Ethereum and you can put in some whatever, and then they swap it peer-to-peer. So that's only like a fraction of what they're doing. They're valued at $30 million right now. So keep that in mind for one. But it's all about marketing, like AirSwap, all these projects, they're all fragmented. They don't have a one-stop shop. So that's what we are bringing together here. So one-stop shop, DeFi, decentralized finance ecosystem, and it's all going to live here. And we're hitting the marketing hard. If you've been keeping up to date in the announcements channels, you've seen it. We have been going absolutely ballistic lately. We just got a push notification to the crypto app. Million crypto investors saw it. We have million impressions going out on Blockfolio soon. We have Cointelegraph, Coindesk articles that we're lining up. Let me just scroll because my mind is overwhelmed with how much stuff is going. I got to take notes. One sec. We have obviously major exchange listings that are coming out. I think we're going to be announcing one I think it's like 100%. The listing should actually happen on Monday. If not, it'll be the announcement. We'll list on Tuesday. We're just waiting on them for that. That's going to be kind of our tap into the Asian market. And then boom, we're going to be hitting Asian marketing hard. Right now, we've just been kind of in the English markets. So we're going Asian markets very, very soon. Everyone knows that is a massive amount of untapped capital. So we're going to be heading for that, trying to get into Asia. We obviously had our third-party staking DApp, or it's not ours, but a third-party staking DApp called swapstake.io, I believe. I think that was it. And great service. These guys have been around for 3 years. They're trustworthy. The code has been running. I think the code is open source, so you can check it. The guys are great. So we're not doing our mainnet staking until August, but if you're looking to stake in kind of like an hourglass game is the way they call it, it's a great way to lock up some tokens and potentially earn some passive revenue along the way in a third-party service. Not an official endorsement, but something cool to check into. We have a ton of crypto YouTuber interviews lined up right now. 2 of them have over 200,000 subscribers. A bunch of them have over 100,000 subscribers. We actually just got a Trevon James video. The guy has weight in the crypto space. I think he has 115 subscribers. We didn't even ask him for that one, but he put it out for free for us. So thanks, Trevon. That was a sweet surprise. We have our promotional video coming out within the next week, made by the same guys who made this Statera video, which was like a phenomenal video. So we're essentially going to be totally set for this monstrous marketing push. We're hitting it hard all the way. And then once mainnet hits in August, we're going to be doubling, tripling down on that marketing. We're not here to just make a small little project that a couple people use. We're really here to become a foundational pillar in the decentralized finance space, if not the most talked about name in decentralized finance. We have the ability, we have the community, we have the team to be able to create an entire ecosystem that can support a decentralized finance movement and revolution. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So if you've made it to the end of this video, kudos to you. I know in the age of attention deficit disorder and social media, it's tough to do. So I'll end it. Amazing things coming. I'm sure I missed some stuff. Last thing, if you have any questions, literally shoot me a direct message. I'm super happy to reply to absolutely anyone and everyone. And let's enjoy the journey, guys. See ya.